guys, right, we're going to do a little harness video for you because some of you are saying you're having issues with your dog having a harness put on. It can be common, especially when they get to teenage years, their skin becomes a lot more sensitive. So we're going to do a little bit something with Sprout. He's been a little bit backing off his harness a little bit lately. I think it's because my husband rushes it a little bit, and my husband's been walking him a bit more than I have because we've been busy. Let's have a look at this and see how we go. So we're going to give you an idea. So this is a perfect fit harness, a bit muddy because he's been out for a walk today. We want it so it has a head opening, the hole for the head to go through. And I'm going to teach him to come through it himself and put it on himself, which is really, really easy to do. And it builds up a really good association to the harness. So I'm just going to make, there you go, good boy. So as he brings his head through, the harness stays still. So it's actually Sprout that does the work. Alright, so when he's all the way through, you can then just place it on his body, and you can reinforce it being on his body, especially if you've got a new puppy having a harness on for the first time. It's really good to get them used to just having that weight on them first. Alright, so he's getting lots of treats, he thinks that's great. So take it off and normally unclip it at the side so it's not going back over his head, because again that can freak them out a little bit. So we're going to hold it up again, treats in my hand, and I'm feeding one treat at a time. I'm placing the harness at the same height as his head so he's not stretching to gain a different height to what his natural height and neck height is. Alright, so there again, he's come all the way through, the harness goes straight on his back, and then he gets reinforced for having that harness on him like that. Okay, so we'll do that once more. It is this easy, actually. It's really good. So treats in the hand, which I feel is slobber now. There we go. And then as he comes through, my hand goes further out so that he brings his head all the way through. Now to get the whole of the harness on, you can place some treats on the floor. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. So I've got a handful of treats, and I'm going to scatter them on the floor, and then I do one side of the harness up while he's busy eating. Okay? And then I place some more treats on the floor while I do the other side, but I'm going really slowly. There's no need to rush this. When we rush it, good boy, that's what freaks our dogs out a little bit. So go slow. It doesn't matter if they run off with just the neck opening on them and the rest of it dangling. That doesn't matter. Just let them get used to that first and then do it up once they come back to you. It may just be a sensory overload to start off with. So build up really slowly with them. Okay, another way of doing it, so I'm just going to take it off, and if you take it off again, I normally take the two sides off, so then it just slips off, and again, but I place treats on the floor. Alright, so again, it just keeps your dog really, really still. Another way of doing the harness is by attaching it like a collar almost around, so it's not going over the dog's head. And again, you can do that by placing treats on the floor, and then doing that. It's best not to try to overstretch and reach over the dog, because that can be quite intimidating for the dog and a little bit worrying for some. So I'm just going to show you that again. So place some treats on the floor, go underneath them, and place the harness on like that. Alright, and then you can do the other straps on. So hopefully that was really clear in that video, and hopefully that gives you some ideas. But take your time with it, there's no big rush. If you've got a dog that goes mad when the harness comes out, or because they're really excited about going for a walk, then just pick up the harness and move it around a couple of times during the day, rather than only signalling that it comes out when you go for a walk. My harnesses are out all the time because we're dealing with other harnesses as well for work, that they don't know actually when they're going to go for a walk. So as harnesses come out, oh, is it me? Oh no, it's not. You know, so we don't want them to get over excited when they're going out. Yeah, so just think about those sort of things. If you've got a dog that is scared of the harness as well, you know, just let them sniff it, let it come out during the day, let it go somewhere else, place it somewhere, place it in the lounge, but it doesn't go on them. Give them a different association to that harness. But then when you have it near them, click and treat with them just being calm near the harness. Don't attempt to put it on yet. Build it up and then maybe just touch them with it and then give them a treat. So you build it up really slowly for them. If they back off at all from it, we've gone too fast. So we need to slow it down a little bit, and we need to probably lower the criteria for them and go back to the stage before. So always keep it nice and fun and gentle, and then you shouldn't have a problem with your harness. All right? Hope that's helped.